reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Bringing it out, it's Porter. And he stopped with the 18. Turner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Caught behind the line. It's Price. They bring it back quickly. A short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the mark. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Caught over the middle. It's Price. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on third down, and the drive keeps going. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Porter. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Porter. They finally bring him down. The offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll hand it off. A change of direction. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. What? Come to the line with first and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So USC's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program. Hopefully they play well today.
So So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long. Go for a first down. To the air. It's Mayava. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left. Mark, so something of a tricky angle. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
To throw, it's Johnson. Caught over the middle. They've been down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Now, love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. On the move now. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Lets it go quickly. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Incomplete for a third straight play. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Trying to find room. It's Turner. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Makes the catch. It's Turner. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes getting set on first and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Receiver makes the catch. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Yes, Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Pass interference off offense.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking downfield. It's Mayava. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Solid gain. They moves the ball out to the 32.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Gonna run it. It's Price. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The Buckeyes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down. On the trap in for a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. QB to the tight end for a completion. The defense wraps him up.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So they always have the shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he fields it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start off the second half.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The defense has got it. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets them a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Oh, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line, it's Jordan. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. The first play of this drive now is set up for the 34. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss. He just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. As the first down is still going. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. And at first down, right back to the running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. Brought that out to 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll be brought down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. Sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep the lead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Ohio State, 31, USC, 10.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator's got to love his starting field position. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Buckeyes looking to cash in here in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
38, USC, 10.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Mayava. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. First down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pump over the middle. It's Alexander.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Nice grab. It's Jordan. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The important third down play coming up. Try to convert with a sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. With the catch, it's Smith. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Johnson. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Fleming. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job